Hey everyone, welcome to the Move It and Lose It team call. Today is tax day, April 15th. Woohoo! And you all survived and are here. Tonight we're going to be talking about Coach Summit and what it is and why it's important to go for you as a business building coach. Coach Summit is basically a yearly event that they have where all the coaches across the world really, because coaching is expanded into South America and Canada, and will probably soon be expanded to other areas as well. It's where all the coaches around the world come to get together to learn from each other, to bond together, and to celebrate each other's victories and accomplishments over the year. So I have gone, my first one was in 2011, and 2011? Yes, because I was 6 months pregnant with Jacob. So 2011, and that was the summit that made me decide that I wanted to be a business building coach. I loved the energy. Before then I was kind of a hobby coach because I was pregnant. I figured no one would listen to me because I'm pregnant. I'm a big fat pregnant cow. So I made you guys laugh. But just the energy that I felt there, and the sense of helping other people and working for something that's bigger than myself, really spoke to me and made me want to do this for a business. And then, the next one was, didn't make it to 2012, which I really regret, but 2013 was also amazing. That one was in Vegas. And, of course, that's where I got proposed to. So I can't say anything bad about that one. And actually, that was the summit that got Christian on board. And then, of course, 2014 last year was just amazing as well, again in Vegas. But I was able to attend there as a leader as well as a participant, which was amazing. It was so much fun to see. I had a couple coaches there to see what they were learning and absorbing, and the excitement that they had, and the synergy, and just everything was just amazing. Exhausting, but amazing. So that is why I want to get you guys pumped up. If you can make it there at all possible, I want you to go. This year is going to be even better because it's in Nashville, Tennessee. I love country music. I've always wanted to go to Nashville. I've always wanted to go see the Grand Ole Opry. So I'm really geeking out because this has been on my bucket list to go there at some point. So this year is also the hugest turnout expected that they've ever had. We were at Summit and we got our tickets that weekend because we knew it was going to sell out. And by the end of Summit, it was sold out and there was a waiting list. They actually had to revamp their plans for the city of Nashville and work with the city of Nashville to be able to hold the expected capacity of coaches that are going to be going. So this is going to be a huge epic event. That's all I can say. It's going to be crazy but huge and epic. So I have a little presentation for you guys. Let me switch to screen share. Can you guys see my screen? Thumbs up?
No. Now we can.
Chris was saying you couldn't see it. Threw me off. Okay, so Nashville 2015. Goodbye Vegas. Hello Nashville. Summit will be, if I have it, the dates right, it's Wednesday through Saturday, and it's July 15th to the 19th, I believe. Yes, I have to double check that.
That is correct.
That is correct. Okay. I will probably be heading out a day or two earlier to spend time with Kate and her other diamond coaches, and I might be doing PIO certification there. They all actually a day ahead and through the summit trainings, They actually have certification classes where you can get certified for an extra fee, of course. You can get certified to teach a workout program. So why attend Summit? Here's 10 reasons to attend. And these are based on last year's Summit, just things that we experienced through there. So get inspired by legendary keynote speakers. In 2013, thank you, John Maxwell was the keynote speaker. He was absolutely amazing. He was so motivating to get off your butt and to start doing things. And then last year it was Darren Hardy. He talked about the compound effect. And there was actually another keynote speaker, but I can't for the life of me remember her name. She's an amazing person. She's a swimmer, and basically she never gave up on her goal to swim from Puerto Rico, I think, Cuba to Florida. And she finally reached her goal at, I believe she was 65. 57. My sapphire personality is coming out. I'm not good at statistics. I'm just going to say that right now. I can reverberate statistics that I am told and I learned, but trying to remember them from a year ago is not good. So anyways, 57, and she finally reached that goal. And she had been working on that goal since she was a teenager. So it's totally inspiring to hear her. And at the very end, she said, "Never give up." And it was just so like, ah. So anyways, you're going to see me geek out during this. Sorry. That's why you guys love me. All right. So you get to learn from amazing people that are keynote speakers. You get to network with other Beachbody executives and coach leaders from around the world. So all the presidency of Beachbody, Carl Deichler, Michael Neiman, Jeff Hill, you get to see, they're not just on the sides, they are actually there. And they actually attend the events and they mingle with the coaches. The celebrity trainers, they are there and they are mingling with the coaches. They have question and answers. You can ask them any question and they will answer it. It's just the amount of investment that Beachbody puts into this event and helping coaches be successful for the year. I've never seen another company do this. So you get to talk to them. You get to attend world-class trainings. They have classes specifically based on what would help you as a Beachbody coach. And it's not just someone who isn't in the Beachbody or is a pro at network marketing or, whatever is, motivational speaker. They actually have coaches who have been successful doing it and have reached the elite status and top of the top in this business. They provide the classes. So Melanie Mitro, Christine Dwyer, just to name a couple. David's even spoken at one. He spoke at the one in 2011, 2012. He opted out of speaking at the last two because he wanted to focus on being there for his team and learning himself. So I came away with so much knowledge from the classes and trainings. And there are so many classes that it's really hard to fit them all in. Like, you have to strategically plan. But you want to be at every class because the information you get is amazing. Absolutely amazing. So you get to shop the hottest new merchandise. They have a core store that they open at certain times during the summit. And there you can buy Team Beachbody gear. They usually always have a program release during summit. And last year it was PIO. So you get the coach discount. You are like one of the first coaches to be able to purchase the program, which is pretty awesome because you get the edge on that and you get to take that and tell people, I'm here, I got this, and I'm going to rock it, and it's awesome. And then this shirt, Define Yourself, is actually my favorite shirt. I still wear it. I'm going to tell you guys right now, this was not there before I went to Vegas. I don't know what happened, but I had a really hard time in Vegas. I came back extra heavy, the weather or something. I don't know what it was, but it sucked. So I definitely do look fatter. Yeah, I want you there too, Lynn, standing with Kate and I. That would be a lot of fun. And then most importantly, you want to be there for the parties. This picture actually wasn't at a party. We went to a German restaurant, and you get spanked if you have a shot. But since we don't drink, we had Wayne and him made a bet. I think they bought a T-shirt was the deal.
Yeah, I got a T-shirt.
And because Wayne bought him a T-shirt, he got spanked with a pedal, and it was really fun to watch. That's his wife. So, but last year I was, thanks to the success of my team and great coaches on my team, I was able to qualify for Diamond. And this actually happened because of the Push to Diamond group that they had last year. Because of that group, I was able to hit Diamond rank. And from there, David and all the other leaders coach leaders in that group took their team that hit Diamond out to see the Blue Man group, which was really fun. It was a lot of fun. I'm sure there will probably be something similar to that this year. Team Symbiotic always does a team dinner. You do have to pay for reservations, but I highly recommend it. It's a lot of fun. It's worth it. You get to see coaches that you interact with online. And honestly, the coaches have become my family. They're like my dear friends that I don't get to see. I interact with them every day on Facebook, and to actually see them in person, it's just, it's amazing. It's like a reunion every year. Especially these girls right here. These are Kate's other Diamond coaches. And there's one more, Jocelyn, but she wasn't able to be at Summit. But just being with those ladies, and we are all sapphires in some aspect, which is funny because Kate's a super sapphire, even more so than me. And that's a personality trait. So it's funny to get us all together and just see the crazy energy that happens. So, and then so this picture over here was from the Team Symbiotic dinner. There's also qualifying events for Summit. Last year, the qualification was 2-star Diamond. I didn't quite hit that. I'm pretty sure it'll probably stay that this year. If not, they'll let us know. But if you get to 2-star qualifying Diamond, the deadline's usually at the end of May. It'll probably be a little later since Summit's a little later, so I'm going to say it's probably going to be in June. But if you get to that rank, you can qualify to go to an event that they have. This year, it usually is a formal occasion, but this year they're actually going to make it like a country theme since we're going to be in Nashville. So it's going to be cowgirl, cowboy theme kind of thing. So, and there's no reason why all of you can't qualify to go there. I'm planning on it. We're all in, most of us are in that Push to Diamond group, and we can all hit Diamond at least and have fun. And I would love for all of us to be at that party. Then there's the infamous super workout. This picture was taken at 5:30 in the morning. At 5:30 in the morning, people were lining up to get their spot for the workout. And it's awesome because at the super workout, all the coaches are there, and all the different trainers do a segment of their workouts. So Sean T was there doing T25. Autumn Calabrese was there doing part of 21 Day Fix. Shalene actually did a bit of Turbo Fire, I believe. Pio, did she Pio?
Yeah.
I thought she had some Turbo Fire moves in there, but so that was pretty incredible. And then most of us in Team Symbiotic got together and grouped together, and we were able to get this huge picture, which was pretty fun. I will be honest, I missed some of the workouts because I was running around taking pictures of Shelly, Chris, and Michelle, my team that was there working out, because I was so proud. I get like a mother hen sometime. I'm just so proud of everyone, so I just have to, like, you know, take pictures and post and gloat over my team. So, and then also they do their celebration night, and they celebrate awards. They give out awards. They have the Beast Classic every year. They have what's called the Financial Freedom Award, and that's for getting out of debt, completely out of debt, which is pretty amazing and inspiring. And then they have, of course, the Beachbody Challenge winners, the yearly winners. They announce them at Summit, and they hand out their big checks, and you get to hear their stories, and it's very amazing. I mean, to see what people can accomplish. Most of these people that are runners-ups, they lose over 100 pounds, which is pretty cool, I think. And their stories are inspiring. So, and then of course, you get quality time with your team. I was fortunate enough to have 3 coaches, personally sponsored coaches there last year. Shelly Creel, Michelle Brady, who's in this big picture. She was hard to find to get pictures. So Shelly Creel, and then of course Chris, and then Shelly's husband. I think he had already signed up as a coach, if I'm not correct. He was there as well. And oh, hi, Shelly.
Hi.
And so
he signed up right after. He signed up because of Summit.
Ah, okay. So, and then all of us got together for a little team talk. David and Kate actually did some awards for different members. It was kind of embarrassing because they had me stand up, because last year I was able to quit my job because of the money I was earning from Beachbody. So that it was very humbling and awesome to be able to be there and just participate in that. So that is the end of my presentation for Summit. I asked Shelly to try and hop on this call because last year was her first Summit, and I wanted her to share her experiences with that. So I'm going to turn a few minutes over to her, and then Chris is going to get on and do his spiel. It's all yours.
Okay, so first of all, even no matter what, it was like a vacation. It was just, having time away from the kids and stuff, no matter what, it was fun. The entire thing was absolutely fun. Even though you're there and you're learning and you were so pumped and excited, it was so much fun. Even if you went there just as a vacation, it would have paid for itself by that. That's the first paid for thing. The second thing that was seriously, it was, to me, the biggest highlight was the opening talk was Darren Hardy. He's one of the most motivating people I've ever heard talk. And they had several speakers, and all of them were very motivating, but they always get somebody who's very powerful. They just have a very powerful presence. He gives you lots of stats, and, he helped me throughout the year. And they give you lots of different tips on how to, present yourself better, how to sell better. They give out incentives too. When you go to Summit, Darren Hardy gave away a couple of his books if you hit SC 5 in that month. And so of course everybody was like, I'm hitting it, I want these books. And they were really, really good books. Love them. And then of course getting out to be able to, see Autumn, for me, she's like my satellite workout. She's the one I went into and first started with Beachbody, and I relate to the very best. And so taking pictures with her was a big moment for me. And then working out with Shalene, getting to actually meet these people who, you are so centered on selling, it's a very cool thing. And to be in their energy and their arena, was really cool. And, you're basically getting to have a big workout party with them. It's so much fun. And, you know, like when they first told me that Super Saturday workout was at, 6 a.m., I was like, nope, not going to happen. I'm not getting up for a workout at that time. But I was up like before my husband was, because, something just snapped in my head where it's like, well, I'm not going to miss it. So got up and, seriously, like, had the time of my life. It was fun working out with everybody else in the team and, watching them pump and push and, work out to their heart's content. And, and struggle at the same time, during it. So you're going, I am not the only one. That's so awesome. I'm not the only one that struggles at that part. So that was really cool. And then there's a big dance party at the end too. Like, everybody gets together and you all get to dance, which was like, I haven't done that since like college days, and high school days, church dances, those types of things. So it was just like, I felt like I was 21 again. It was seriously like the time of my life. It was a lot of fun. And then again, I mean, they, like Jenny said, they had, one of my favorite things is I took my iPad and I got this app called Notability, and you could record what they were saying. Like, it had an audio recording, and then I could take pictures of what all their snap points were on there, and I could take notes with it at the same time. So I'm able to go back and listen to, all, I think it was like 4 or 6 of them that I had attended, and listen to them. And for me, it was nice to be able to go back to the notes. I know that Beachbody posted them, but it's just different when you have your notes. So I highly suggest that. Also, they had like the top sellers of Shakeology in there, and they all told, how they sell. One focuses strictly, on, saying that there's no, they're not samples, because it cheapens it. So you say that they're actually, what did we say again?
They're packets.
Packets, yeah. Packets, individual packets. And so, I started to change, how I said things around the packets. And she never gives them out for free either. And she never has people who drop, which was really impressive. And then there's other people who sold from a totally different standpoint, who were also top sellers. And I think it was Hobbs, right? And what? Yeah. And I thought those were really helpful. And I would just suggest that when you do go, map out your times. Your first year, I would say, maybe try to get one of the big workouts in, but focus everything on the educational aspect, because even the educational aspect is high energy and fun. So, and really you're there to learn about the business. Yeah. And somehow learning about the business was so incredibly fun. And then there's also, the team dinner, that you guys all go out for. And then, we went to, what was that German place that we went to?
Oh, I had you must have missed it. I had the picture up of him getting paddled.
Did you show it?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. It's pretty awesome, like getting Christian paddled, and that was fun. So, all kinds of spontaneous things happen that are just a blast and lots of memories. So totally worth it.
And one thing I forgot to say was we got to try PiYo before anyone else did, because Shalene Johnson did the PiYo workout. So we waited in line and went to that, and that was a lot of fun and totally kicked my trash.
Oh, that's the other thing I was going to say, is that you can, if you want to get certified, if you go a couple days early, depending on when they do certifications, you can get certified there. I also suggest going a day earlier than when it starts. And if you can, stay at least a day later, because one, there's going to be less traffic at the airport and getting out. And if you go in on a Wednesday, typically airfare is cheaper on Wednesdays. And it's not, if you can go out on Monday, it's going to be cheaper than if you go out on the weekend. So, and the other thing is the entire time you're there, your hotel stay, everything, it's all a write-off. Your food, keep your receipts, because everything, your entire trip is a write-off. Your food, your snacks, everything that you buy there is a complete write-off.
Product.
Yep. Oh, yes. Bring extra money for product if you can.
Yeah, you can go overboard.
It's a dangerous place.
Yes. You go into that core store and it's like, ah!
I know.
I bought things I didn't even think I wanted there.
I know, seriously. But I use them.
Yes. Yeah. So I guess
that's my Pio shirt. That Pio shirt was the only, downfall to my buys.
Oh.
That tank top, like the silver PIYO, like it came off.
Huh. See, I haven't had problems with mine yet.
Oh, yeah, mine was like first time wash. I had a lot of other people that said it just on that shirt. Every other product that they had was fine.
That's weird.
So
yeah.
But yeah, it was a blast. It was fun, educational, and it's still a vacation. So if you don't think you're going to get a vacation this year, this is a great way to get it, because it's a write-off and you're going to have fun.
So. Truly, it is. I mean, I've never been more exhausted, but also had so much fun. So
yeah.
So thank you so much, Shelly, for sharing your experience there. So I'm going to mute myself again and this time I won't chime in because Chris is in the same room, and he's going to talk now about different ways to afford it, because going to Nashville is not as cheap for us as going to Vegas. It's not just a hop, skip, and a jump for most of us. It's, going there and then paying for things. Things are a little more expensive. So, one other thing I wanted to say before I turn the time over to Chris is that hopefully if we get enough people to go and things work out well, I want to have some kind of team event with us, whether it's I don't know if we'll have time to do a dinner, but, a team breakfast or something like that. Chris is going to have one of his ideas of saving money is to rent a house where all of us stay together. And if that's the case, then it'll be easy to do. But I will turn the time over to him, and he will talk more about that.
Hello, can you hear me? Thumbs up, down. Can you mute your volume? Yeah, that's part of it. All right. So me and Jenny have been running the numbers, and for the both of us to go out there early, hotel, airfare, hotel, car rental, because the way it's going to be, we're going to have to rent a car, and everything between the both of us, $3,500. But I've been looking at things to make it more affordable for everything. Airfare is a killer. There's no way around it. It's right now, I was just double checking Kayak. If you fly out on a Wednesday and fly back on a Sunday from Salt Lake City, it's $600. If you adjust it a day, leave a day, that Sunday is really the hard day. So if you fly out on a Wednesday and come back on a Monday, it drops $200. But the other thing you gotta look at is that's another night in a hotel, another night in food, another night in rental car. So you gotta look at where am I gonna spend it here on airfare, or am I gonna spend it here on another day? And if you want to do more things, because there's nothing going on a Sunday, there's no Beachbody events, so you can just chill, check out the town, what have you. But what we're looking at is for, we can't do anything about how you get there. That's a toughie for everybody. But what we're looking at is if we all pitch in on a house, because we were looking at the hotel just for me and Jenny is $1,000. And that's the hotel, that's a Beachbody rated hotel. But there's houses that if we split, if we all go together, we can, lessen that cost because it's, $250 a night. So, if we can get the cost down to $150 a night per person or per couple, at $1,000, either way, there's little things like that. We're looking at a team van, like a 15-passenger van, because from the hotel to the classes is like a 15-block distance. From hotels to the party events, that's another 10 blocks. The way they're doing the education classes is, I was talking with David about this at the men's event, what they're going to do is that you don't go to, you don't have to fight through everybody to get to another class. What you're going to set up is you're going to pick, okay, I want this class of training. And so you basically sit in this spot for 6 to 8 hours, and they rotate speakers through to that track. So you don't have to go around. And last year it was really bad, just trying to fight through. I said the heck with it and did other things, went down to the core store or something like that, missed out on, valuable classes that they don't have, room, or you couldn't get through. But they're going to set up 3 different venues where you just sit there and take classes. And these classes more than pay for what you learn there. Like, I just went to a resume writing class offered through the military. What they offer costs about $5,000. I got it for free. Well, you look at what the training that you get in there from all these people, you're looking at, you'd normally pay, thousands of dollars to get all this training, but you're paying pennies on the dollar essentially to get this, the training. And they provide the slides. You can take as many pictures as you want. Some of the events I, videotape, Shelly had her app going, taking notes, taking pictures, however you can get that information, and then you share it with everybody in the group. So then you've got more cross-saturation of those notes. Nashville is definitely different than Vegas, and it's going to take a little more investment on your part. There's, one of the things that they teach, when someone comes across the objections about, well, I just don't have the money for it. Well, it's not so much about the money as you need to go. You need Shakeology. So, they say, well, look around your house. Do you really need 3 TVs? Do you really, I don't know everyone's situation. And, we certainly aren't in the best of situations, but we've been basically planning out our finances since last summit so that we can do this, because we feel it's that important to be able to go. But, hold a garage sale. I mean, it's all the same stuff that you would tell a customer who's having money objections about getting into Shakeology or getting into being a coach. You use those for yourself to figure out, okay, I need to make this happen. I mean, I understand if you can't get off of work or anything like that. I mean, like with me potentially getting a new job, I may not be able to go, but I'm already working on that to make sure I can go, because Summit is that important to building your business. Now, me and Kevin went down to the men's event, and it probably cost, about $700-800 for the men's event. But that is the investment that we got from that. I mean, he's on fire. He's probably going to be making diamond here pretty soon. And, that's pretty awesome to come out 30 to 45 days after that men's event, that training. And it was only like 3/4 of a day, it was like maybe 7 hours. And to take that training from that men's event, apply it, and boom, Lynn said any day now. I mean, that's amazing. And that's the kind of, fired up attitude that you get out of these events that make it so worthwhile. So, I mean, Kevin's already getting a return on his investment, and he's going to get more because he'll make that money back, and he'll make more, and he's just setting himself up to continue for success because of all the classes and trainings that you get. But, you know, me and Jenny, we understand about affordability. And that's why, you know, we're really trying hard to make sure that we can set up, getting a house for everybody, getting a van and using it as a base of operations. Because, you know, you go from the hotel or the house to the event. Well, you're not going to spend 30 minutes walking back to the hotel, 30 minutes back, and, you know, kill an hour when you can, you know, home base out of, you know, a van. You know, it's things like that we're trying to do because we feel it's that important to have it affordable for everybody. I mean, it's, you know, if you're not making it this year, you know, definitely start planning now for next year. You know, set that money aside, and it's an investment in your future. And like Shelly was saying, everything gets written off. I mean, you know, we wrote off, you know, in our taxes this year, you know, the mileage down there, the hotel, you know, and everything, all that product stuff. Here, what did David say what they were doing for next year? 2 venues because of it, how big it was. You mean like having one in Nashville and one in Vegas? Is that what you're talking about? I can't hear you.
Yeah. So, you know, they were talking about either having it at 2 separate locations or separate weeks, or possibly having it at 2 separate locations. Like if they had it in Florida, there's multiple convention centers that are nearby each other.
No, they haven't talked about that yet. I think what's going to happen is this Nashville event is going to be the real big eye opener for Beachbody to say, we're real, we're legit. You know, we need to go big, even bigger. You know, and Nashville honestly it's going to be a tight squeeze for everybody in Nashville. Nashville's not a convention kind of town, whereas Vegas and Orlando and Dallas are.
Well, what I was thinking though is that, you know, like even with Vegas, they were close to sold out for that one. And with how much, you know, how many coaches are being added on constantly, they had talked about, you know, needing to possibly split it up because Vegas was too expensive. Anyways, my fear is that they announced something small like Nashville or something like that, like they did, and it sold out in what, like 5 minutes or something like that, or
yeah, it's
you know, and then us
at
home can't get anything. So,
well, and that's
hoping.
Oh, what was that?
I'm just hoping that they'll pick a bigger venue.
Yeah, and I don't think they'll go to a multi-venue, because then you're looking at double the cost for Beachbody, because, you know, they're spending probably about $30 to $40 million on this event, because you look at the production that they did at the end, all this other stuff. You know, our coach cost just for the rooms, not that much. Our coach cost for the tickets, not that much. This year it's $99 if you got in. I think right now new coaches, I think, are what, 170, 180, or and if you're, you know, an older coach, you know, less than 6 or more than 6 months, I think it's still 250. But you know, that doesn't cover their cost, and they're looking at the numbers I saw, or talking with David, close to 25,000 coaches going into Nashville. So that's why me and Jenny are trying to really plan this. So, you know, I had to say it almost like a military operation, because there's going to be so many people. It's going to be, you know, it's city of Nashville won't be able to hold on to it. So, you know, like we're planning, you know, we got to plan out meals, you know, and all this other stuff, you know, that way, you know, because you're not going to get into a restaurant at a decent time. You're not going to get, you know, it's just, all the events are just going to be slammed. So we got to have a base of operation. And yeah, yikes. Trust me, from my PTSD, last year I had to put my headphones on when I was walking through the crowd. It was, you know, for me, it was that bad, but yeah, so it's the money that you spend is well worth the investment, and it pays you out tenfold. I mean, you know, yeah, I haven't really been doing the business the last couple of years, since I joined as a coach a couple months before Summit 2013. So it was like March 2013 when I joined as a coach and kind of dawdled along. But now I'm starting to make things happen. Things are going. And, you know, it's just the information that you gather from them is so big and so important. And it's only available to coaches that go, and then coaches that go, they disseminate it and they lose little bits and pieces of it. And then but you don't get that fire, you don't get that enthusiasm that you normally would get from being there. So, you know, I want to say make it a priority. And I know, you know, there's a couple of people on this call that, you know, are in tough situations because, you know, me and Jenny, we're in a tough situation. You know, she's the breadwinner now. I'm just a disabled vet sitting on the couch, plugging away on his laptop every day trying to find a job. But, you know, to us, it's that important, you know, that we invest that money so we're investing in ourselves. I don't know. I mean, what questions do you guys got? You know, type it in the chat, or, you know, can you unmute their mics? Or...
So we can do, I'm going to have to raise the volume up there. So you're going to have to
also, I forgot to share this. You know, this is from, I mean, this is the kind of stuff that you get to do. You get to, you know, spend quality time making those connections with everybody else on the team. And, you know, to me, that hangs on my dresser. That's important to me, you know, because we had so much fun. So, sorry.
Okay, so he's going, oh, you guys can't hear me. So mute your mic.
Okay, hang on.
Hi. Okay, so what questions do you guys have, if any? Puzzled looks. You can unmute yourself and ask questions or comment or talk or whatever you want.
Kevin wants to know how he can get a ticket.
So, Kevin, okay, you are a new coach. Okay, when did you sign up as a coach?
This goes for Sonia too, right?
Yeah. So say again, when did you sign up?
I think it was back in December or something.
Okay.
Hey, Jenny.
Yeah.
So when I tried to do, because I'm in one of those tough situations where I maxed out my credit cards last year and I still maxed out and I can't, you know, get the tickets to go.
Yeah.
I bought the tickets for Summit this year. But when I tried to do the refund on it, they said it was past January 1st. So I don't know. They might be able to do a transfer.
It depends on what price point you buy them at. If you bought the 99 ones, it's gone.
Yeah, that's what I bought it at. And I'm not trying to, you know, make any money off of it. I'd give it to you.
No, I understand that. And that was one thing I've read, is that the transfer stuff has to happen by a certain time, and then you also lose. It
was like January. It was like January 30th.
Yeah.
You know, like there's so many months between now and then.
Yeah, I'm wondering if they'll do something for it. I don't know if they'll, because I'm sure there's going to be other people who are in the same boat where they're losing that, not going to be able to go, and they want to be able to do something. But it might be something where they can upgrade, you know, like you get the tickets, but you have to pay the price at the time for it.
Right.
That's what I'm thinking they would do. But to answer Kevin and Celeste's question, Kevin, you, as this is your first year, you get a discount on it. So you won't have to pay the full price. You will get to pay the discounted new coach price. So that is a bonus and benefit.
$179.
Yeah, is that?
I'm looking that up right now.
Yeah, I haven't seen much in the way of prices. It's still kind of early. They haven't started vamping it up and talking about it. It was literally mass hysteria after Summit, because it was like, we don't have enough room for people. Nashville sold out. Where are we going to put all these people? So I think they're still probably trying to figure out the coaches. As far as Sonia's concerned, if she hits Success Club in her first 3 months, each month, I think she qualifies for a free ticket, the Success Starters. So, and then she would still qualify for the new coach discount as well.
I found those single ticket new coach discount, $195, expires July 16th. Let me see how far back.
Did you hear that? $195
Okay. Yeah, I heard it.
up until July 16th.
Yeah, I'm trying to find let me look at the details for the new coach. For individual roles. Basically, if you're a new coach from July 1st, 2014 till July 16th, 2015, purchase a ticket within 90 days of your enrollment. So 90 days from the time you sign up is when you are eligible for the coach discount.
Oh,
So,
okay.
Okay, so I guess they limited it to 90 days. Last year it was just in the first.
I think I'm past the 90.
Yeah. Sorry, Kevin.
yeah, right now it's $245.
Oh, 245? Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's good until June 30th.
okay. No big deal.
But at your rate, Kevin, you'll probably get that paid for in no time.
Yeah, and that's the other thing is, get that ticket, and then I don't know, Lynn looking at going and hotel, because right now you can still get hotels at the Beachbody rate, and most of them you don't have to pay any deposit. So we've got a hotel room in the Gaylord Hotel, and there's no deposit.
Well, that's
We
nice.
have until 7 days before the event to cancel, so that makes it really nice. But like right now,
But then again, if we have enough people, we can rent a house as well.
yeah,
For that.
and that's something that we need a commitment from you guys here soon, because all of the big coaching groups are doing that. It's caught on that, get a house and it's cheaper than the Beachbody rate. Because like right now, the Clarion Hotel is a 33-minute walk from all the event stuff. Single occupancy is $151 a night. So, that's a 30-minute walk. So 10-minute by drive, that's $150. I mean, the prices are not going to get any cheaper for hotels.
They're going to get more expensive.
Yeah, the Gaylord Hotel is 213-minute walk to the main event center. But that's where we've got our hotel reservation at, and we were going to rent a car too. So,
Yeah, we've kept the hotel reservation just in case things fell through. So, but if you want to go, focus on, getting your ticket and then go from there. Everything else can work itself out. There are people who will be looking for roommates. There are different options you can do. We can shove you in our trunk. If we're renting a van, you can sleep in the van. But, you guys, honestly, it's worth going. If you can't go this year, it's worth going at some point just so you can experience it and feel the energy, because it's just absolutely amazing. And we want you guys to go. So if finances are an issue, talk to us and we'll help you figure something out. We'll brainstorm. We'll throw shake and shares. We'll, sell blood. We'll do whatever's necessary to get you guys there.
no,
But we want you there.
like I just found a house right now, and I'm seriously considering putting a deposit on it right now. The whole shooting match during Summit, $2,700. So that means if between us, 1, 2, 3 or 4 more coaches want to go, you would save on then it'd be cheaper than what you get for a hotel. And it's got a pool and a nice deck, and we can do, to me right now, that's an awesome deal. And it's got a pool, and that's one big thing I wanted.
Yes, because it's all about what Chris wants.
Can I say something about the tickets?
Yeah,
Yeah.
go for it.
Just an FYI, they let you do a payment plan for $50 a month. At least it was when I got mine. I don't remember when I got mine, I think in January. So I'm paying $50 a month for my ticket. So I didn't have to pay it all at once.
Now, is that for 2 tickets? You're paying $50?
No, it was just, no, just one. Because we bought Chad's, and then mine is on a payment plan.
Awesome.
So they have that option too.
Okay. Well, that's good to know. Kevin, I forget, did Lynn already buy her ticket or not yet?
She's on a waiting list or something like that because she couldn't get one.
She shouldn't be on a waiting list at this point. There's open ticket buying right now. They opened up a lot of the tickets, and so you should be able to buy right now.
Okay, I'll let her know. Yeah, we both want to go, of course.
Yeah. We'd love to have as many of you guys there as possible. I think that would be awesome. But yeah, for me, it's just kind of, I have to go. I have to be able to bring back all the great information for you guys, if anything, you know. So, yeah. Do you guys have any questions about Summit or anything else, coach related or otherwise?
I don't.
No, good. Awesome. Well, if you think of anything later, you know, you can always get in touch with me and I will get back to you as soon as possible. Thank you so much to Shelly for joining us and for Chris. As always, it's good to see your lovely face, Shelly. And we joked about that this morning, about wearing makeup and stuff. I had to tell her she's lovely without makeup. So anyway, thanks so much for attending, and hope to see you guys at Summit.